Today I am finally taking this lock style out of my hair. I got it done maybe about 6 weeks ago. Like, this is the longest I've left my lock style in, so 6 weeks, and I'm probably gonna wear it for a couple more weeks. By the time I get my hair retwisted, it's probably gonna be 2 months, I should say. But we're gonna also, while I'm taking out my hair, we're also gonna be talking about some books that I recently read. But here's the scalp oil I use and the hair oil. I use them both together, put this on my scalp, and I put this on my actual base of my locks to keep them healthy and shining and all that. But while we do this process, and I like to put this on my hands too, but while I take my braids out, I want to talk about a few books I've recently read by Kristina Forest. Her Greene Sister novels, The Neighbor Favor, The Partner Plot, and The Love Lyric. They were so good. For a trilogy of books, they were so good. I read The Neighbor Favor first. I saw it on TikTok and it made me get it, and I just been in this place where I want to read for some reason. Not for some reason, but I've been reading for fun lately. So I read The Neighbor Favor first. So I really like The Neighbor Favor. Like, I love the characters of Nick and Lily. I was like, okay, because I was trying to figure out like how we gonna get better, but I like their story first, like even how they met. Oh, look at that curl. I might have to do this more often. Yeah, but I like how their meet was like kind of different. It was kind of weird, like just emailing the author that you like and him responding, and then he just happened to move next door. Kind of crazy. It is a slow burn. I don't know if everybody likes slow burns, but me personally, I think because I'm a nosy person, period, I like to hear details. I like to hear I like to hear everything. I want to hear all the details. So it being a slow burn didn't bother me at all. I was like, oh, okay, so they emailed for this amount of months, he went ghost, blase blase. I like that. I like the slow burn. But something that I didn't, the only thing, I wouldn't even say I didn't like anything about the book, but like I would say a critique would be, I feel like the sisters were more fleshed out than their partners. Like, like Nick, for instance, like his background, like we vaguely understood, like it was touched on, like his father and everything, and his mother and all that. But because I'm nosy and I'm like, we're following both of them. But I don't know if her intent, actually, I don't know if her intent was to focus more on Lily, but I feel like the first book, The Neighbor Favor, focused, I feel like they focused evenly on both, but Lily's family definitely gave more detail than Nick, which is probably, you know, on purpose. But other than that, I really liked it. Oh, shucks. But the next book, The Partner Plot. I actually really liked that they were high school sweethearts that just reconnected, because I like how Kristina was kind of like introducing like small parts of the next story in the first story. So like in The Neighbor Favor, they mention Xavier and Violet you know, for like a quick little, you know, quick little thing, little background on the family. And then so once we get into the partner plot, it's like, okay, so this is Xavier, this is their background, this is how it started. But like we kind of already got like a glimpse, so like we knew about the tattoo before we even got to her book. And the same thing with the love lyric. Like we meet Angel in the neighbor favor. So I like how they all kind of connect. I like reading something and being like, oh, that's Jean and him. I like that. But I think I'm gonna start half, because at first I was just gonna try to do the whole front, and I think I just changed my mind just like that and do have this. When I like getting my hair in a bob in the summertime. One, because my hair is definitely getting longer, like so fast. Like my hair is like growing at rapid speed, and I don't know if it's cause like of the oils, or if it's like cause of the styles or whatever products my loctician used, but my hair feel like it's growing at rapid speed. So when I put it in like the bob styles, my hair isn't as, it doesn't look as long as it really is. So it's a little bit more manageable. It's a little bit more manageable in the bob style. And then when I take it out for the curl, it still kind of give bob. Like the curls still stop at a certain length, and I like that. But hair is definitely growing. I literally just started talking about my hair, stopped talking about the books. But yeah, the partner plot. I think their story is probably my favorite out of the three. Because I feel like as I was reading it, I like movies, and I feel like I could like see the movie while you're reading it. The love lyric is very good. I feel like if you like Wattpad stories, I feel like the love lyric gave Wattpad, and I like Wattpad stories. Like, you know, everybody wants to, well, every young girl, I should say, every young girl wants to marry or have or be in a relationship with their celebrity crush. So the love lyric very much gave Wattpad, and I was here for it because it brought me back to high school. Because I used to read me a little J. Cole Wattpad story all the time. All these daggone, that's the only downfall to having pedal, like getting a pedal style, is that it's so many daggone rubber bands. When it's time to take your lock style out, you gonna be fighting with rubber bands the whole time. That's why I put the oil on my hand, to make it a little easier to manage the rubber bands. Look, my hair still look good though, even though I had this style in for 6 weeks. Alright, we gotta get this out. There we go. But yeah, the partner plot, that's what I was talking about. I don't know, I think I might have ADHD, because the way I just jump. But anyways, the partner plot, I liked it. I don't know if it's because I also like Violet, like as a sister. I thought the partner plot was really good. Their story, to me, I was like, yes, like, you know what I could compare it to, and this is probably why it was my favorite as well. Love and Basketball is one of my favorite movies, and like people are always talking trash about Love and Basketball. Oh, like Love and Basketball is a horror story, blah blah blah. Love and Basketball is a good movie. Okay? Everybody everybody don't know how to act in high school. Like we gotta think these people met in high school. So calling Love and Basketball a horror story is just crazy to me. Like, granted, Q could have did my girl Monica a little bit better. But like, come on, it's a movie, guys. Like, nobody wants to watch a movie and be like, oh yeah, this will really happen. Because having to play a man for his heart is crazy. And then he and then he want to turn into 96 Jordan on you. But the whole point is that he came around. He knew that's who he was supposed to be with. He always knew. So I'm not start talking about Love and Basketball. But anyways, the partner plot, that's basically what the partner plot is. It's Love and Basketball with a twist of a little fashionista, a little Devil Wears Prada, but not really. Or maybe Fashion Police. Mixed it with some basketball, boom. My hair is getting thick too. Yep. But that's definitely what it reminded me of, Love and Basketball. The only thing they didn't have was the scene at the end. I gotta sneeze. But also, like, how another thing I liked about the partner plot was how she wrote about pretty much how your life can change after, like, how differently your life can go after high school, even after college. Like, you had this idea of what your life was going to be like, and then life actually happens and it changed. Like, Xavier, I think he hurt himself, so like he wasn't even, like, he thought his plan for his life was to go to the NBA, and he never go to the NBA. He started coaching, and then he ended up being a teacher, and he really liked teaching. So like, it really goes through being a young adult. Oh, I'm making connections in my head. I think talking is slowing me down. But we're gonna keep going. And then after the love lyric, I read, excuse me. I mean, after the partner plot, I read the love lyric. And I feel like if you started from the beginning, you knew Angel and Iris was gonna get together before we even got to this book. You just knew they were gonna get together, because in every book, Angel was asking about Iris. So like, he been wanting her. So like, you kind of knew it was gonna happen. But like, what I really liked about the love lyric was how she talked about grief and like the patterns of grief and all of that with Iris and like her ex-husband, and trying to like move on. Like, it was like, as the books went on, like, the sisters are different ages, but like, it really showed like how they matured, like how the books matured differently. Because Lily, being the youngest sister, she was literally figure out her career working with a terrible boss, and then also this man that she was emailing with happened to live next door. Like, the growing pains of being a young adult. And then we go on to the next story, and this is like a more mature, because Violet is the middle sister, so they also go through middle child syndrome, all of that. And then their love story is so different, like, because she was about to marry another man in the last book, but she ends up back just like with her ex because they met in Vegas. Like, it's just like, I like how different each book was, and how it kind of matured with the sisters. Like, it didn't feel young adulty the whole time, because by the love lyric, I think Iris was like 32 or 30 something. Like, she was very much in her 30s. Iris also has a child. Like, she was doing way more adult things than her other siblings, just because she is the older sister. So I like how the books kind of progress, and like the reading, like you could see that in the reading. Oh shucks. All right, let me just take my hair out and I'll be back. But I started a Goodreads account. I'm gonna link that below in my description, so y'all can follow my reading journey, see what I'm reading. I started reading, if you watched my little self-care day, I have jumped right into reading Kennedy Ryan, Before I Let Go. Well, I finished that. By the time this video uploads, I finished Before I Let Go, and now I'm reading This Could Be Us, because I'm trying to finish it before her new book comes out, because I pre-ordered that during that video. So I'm trying to finish it by then, and they say that it should get mailed out by May. Like, I should have it by May 20th, because like the book drops like May 13th or something. So that's next. So make sure you tune in to my Goodreads, and let me for real just take my hair out. So this is gonna be sped up. We have succeeded in taking this lock style out. Let me turn to the back and make sure I got everything. Yeah, I got all of them now. All right, so this finished product. Do a 360, boom, boom. I like when my hair is curly, but now I gotta oil my scalp. And I actually didn't lose that much hair. Most of it is on my dress, but actually didn't lose that much hair. See, taking out my little style this time, so that is progress. But if you made it to the end, that means you saw the beginning of me talking about the books I read. If you read any of the Greene Sister books, comment below and tell me how you feel about them, if you like them. If you read any other books from them, from Kristina Forest, let me know. Yeah, and like, comment, and subscribe. I think I'm gonna do space buns for the next style. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely gonna make that appointment for the next couple weeks. So I will see y'all in the next video.